welcome, brave adventuring party, to the Temple of Eldoria. We last left off, you brave adventurers made it through the city, past the Guardians, and entered into the temple. Now, I'm assuming, once entering the temple, you guys took a nice rest after getting pummeled by the city Guardians.
Yes, it seemed like holy ground and appropriate to chill out.
It is quite holy ground, and you made it in, and as you make it in, the torches along the walls seem to ignite, welcoming you in further. That being said, I will turn it over to you, what you wish to do.
Well, I just kind of want to look around. What do the walls look like? What is this place?
Yeah.
Are there any rocks?
Temple.
The whole thing is a rock.
Yeah, I know. I'm curious, like, are the walls decorated? Hieroglyphs, writing, artwork, stuff like that.
There appear to be murals along either side of the wall. Both sides depict the same image, as if people could look to either side in order to get a story as it goes through.
Can I interpret the story?
Roll me a perception to see how perceptive you are. Everyone can do this to see how much they can interpret this artistic rendition.
22.
I got that one.
Oh no.
I got a 7. That's a D20. Oh wait, that's a perception.
Perception check.
That's a 4.
Plus 4.
And then 19.
Okay. And
I believe that is a 8 for Damien.
okay. So, our monkey and intrepid halfling are engrossed in the walls, while everyone else seems to be going about their own business, just checking the floors for traps, which there are none, but you're very engrossed in the tiles on the ground. Or, in the case of a cat, grooming yourself. You have a spot on your paw, you just can't quite get out.
Very busy.
All right. So as you're going through here, you see 2 people carrying, or actually not 2, 4 people carrying what look like different portions of what seems to be some sort of pillar or piece walking forward. And as you work your way down the hallway towards the giant door in front of you, you see that these 4 people come from different directions. As they come together, they piece together this objects that each of them is carrying. And as they piece it together, you see an oasis begin to spread out, and plants grow, water springs forth from the earth. All manner of life starts coming about in this area.
Wait,
and from there, you.
They're doing
What?
that inside the temple?
Oh no!
Oh,
so
no,
this is all the mural. The mural.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm sorry.
It's pictures. And then
I
as
got
you make your way
distracted.
down there, from where this oasis gathers, you see the depictions of settlements starting to spring out and a temple being built around this object that is being done.
Okay, and so we're just like in a long hallway that just goes on into darkness, basically.
I mean, there's torches on the walls that lit up, like little glowing lights that seem to have been there for a while, welcoming pilgrims in.
All right. So let's follow the path of civilization. I mean, if we started at the beginning where there was nothing and the town is down at that end, let's proceed onward. And supposedly there's riches here. If nothing else, we maybe can take whatever the source of this water is and make whole new fertile grounds elsewhere. Can you imagine how much that's worth?
Very true.
All right. As you make your way down the hallway, you come across a large, it seems like a pretty well preserved door, but still old. You could tell from just the look of it, it's been there for a long time.
All right, I'd like to examine it to see if any unique features, latches, traps, etc.
Yeah, me too.
On each panel of the door, you simply see the inscriptions of the various element pedestals where you placed your offerings in to enter the temple.
Okay. Everything's the same. Basically, there's not like one of them that's bolded, stands out. It's just the same markers.
Same markers.
Okay. Well, should we?
I mean, I guess we
But
both water, wind, fire.
Yeah, we could put the same things on again
Yeah.
and see if it.
Opens it up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we'll press each of those things to the door and then give it a gentle blow.
Nothing happens.
All right. Can we just push the door or attempt to push the door open?
You may.
Okay. I will do that.
The door opens.
Oh, no.
It wasn't locked. The symbols were there just to indicate, this is the temple area, but yeah, it was an open door.
Okay. Well, better safe than sorry.
As you push the door open, you come into a large central chamber with what appears to have been a dais on the very center. As you open the door, you see that same apparition appear once again in front of you, saying, "Welcome, travelers and pilgrims, to the great city of Eldoria and the heart of our wealth and splendor. As you can see on the dais behind me, this great artifact is the beating heart of our civilization. Marvel at it, but please, do not touch."
Go ahead.
As you look at this pedestal, though, there's nothing there.
All right. Well, there's nothing there to touch, so
That's the pedestal, though.
you can walk up to the dais, but there's nothing on it.
Examine the dais.
All right. Roll me an investigation.
Uh, 17.
Good enough. It's a pretty easy check for this. As you approach the dais, you see that it looked like it used to be really ornate and very well crafted, but it has been absolutely demolished. Scorch marks go off in one direction, almost like wind-hued sandstone goes off in another. Water, smoothed over rock patterns go into a third, and just a gut of earth goes off into another, into four corners of this temple. As if something had violently ripped apart whatever was on here in this dais in the past.
And take it for one course.
And pulled the elements away. That's interesting.
Well, I suggest that we
So,
recombine the elements back onto the top of the dais.
Yeah. put the elements and maybe it's the one to
Well, it could. All right. Well,
But is there anything else inside the room?
I mean, pretty empty otherwise. It's a giant dome structure over this with a little beam of light that is going on, almost like there's portholes throughout the ceiling. So depending on the sun's angle, there would always be a beam of light going onto this central chamber,
that's pretty
actually
cool.
lit up.
That's neat. All right. So following, say, the drag marks for, I'll say Earth first. That should be a pretty stable one. Does it just go to a wall, or is there a pile, or what's over there?
There seems to be what looks like a hole in the wall going into a chamber beyond.
How big is the hole?
They're pretty decent size. I'm gonna say about hard to tell what was caused by what made this hole and what was just crumbled with eons passing. It's I'm gonna say about 10 feet high by 8 feet wide. Some rubble strewn on the ground from what seems to have fallen.
I want to investigate the hole.
You, you asked for that.
Oh,
Can I just look in the hole?
You have dark vision?
No, so it's obviously too dark. All
I
right.
think I have
It's,
dark
it's, it's,
vision.
a, it's a big dark hole.
Yep, I think yep, I do have dark vision.
Yeah, me too. 60 feet.
Yep, me
I'm
too.
gonna look into the hole.
Right? It looks like 50 feet of darkness. This hole seems to go on for quite some ways.
All right. Well, lacking any ideas, I say we go check out this hole.
Yeah.
The
Can we
hole
grab
in the
a
dark.
torch off of the wall? Do the torches remove from the wall?
They're, I mean, pretty high up, and they seem to be like fixtures rather than, removable torches.
Hmm.
You do recall that some of you were smart enough to carry an adventurer's backpack that contains light sources.
Yes, but doesn't someone have the ability to have the light spell, make light, or
Let's see, do I have that?
turn something to illuminate?
Let's see. That was funny.
Um,
I don't do magic. I'm a master of the sword.
yeah, I don't do magic.
I'm
either.
also a backbuster. I
Right.
do some magic, but I don't think it's what
Nope, you don't have that. All right. Well,
The only thing I have is my sacred flame, which is a spell attack.
I'll put together a makeshift torch using some of our adventuring gear and request a sacred flame to ignite it.
Okay.
Hey, I did not want it.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. So I have myself a torch. I shall walk into the hole.
All right. From what you can see, it seems to be a rough-hewn passageway that goes on for at least 100 feet.
Okay. Well, let's proceed as far as we can.
Yes, I'll use my dark vision to see as far as I can as I walk.
Okay. As you make your way down this passageway, you feel faint trembles and murmurs as you go through.
Hmm.
Not really too notable, but it seems to be the farther you go in, the more the earth seems to tremble.
Interesting. But no other marks or anything so far.
I mean, it's pretty rough. This doesn't seem like it was part of the temple. It's almost like it was carved downward slope into the earth itself.
Hmm. But it keeps going, and that's interesting.
Is there any other smells or do we hear anything, smell anything?
It smells like damp earth.
All right.
I would like to sneak ahead and investigate. Can I go ahead of everyone and sneak very quietly and silently in my cat
Yeah.
form? Okay.
Just roll a sneak.
You keep getting stabbed. You
Got
keep getting stabbed.
7 plus my stealth. So that would be 20.
Okay. And at the same time, roll me a perception.
Okay. I got a 4. I don't even have any bonuses on my perception, so it's just a 4.
Okay. As you sneak forward, you enter into a large cavern that seems to be glowing. There's a light within this cavern emanating from a central object. It appears to be some sort of stone that has big resemblance to what you saw in the murals, or what you would have seen if you weren't licking your paws.
Okay.
Well,
The center
eventually
of
I
this
walk.
chamber.
Well, eventually I catch up to the sneak because I'll just keep moseying along.
That's true. Yeah, there's no danger up there though. No, nothing alive.
You
that
don't
I can
notice
see.
anything.
Okay.
Alright. Well, I'll just go walking in ahead of the next group because I move kind of fast. And you want me to roll perception? I nat one.
Seems like just an empty chamber to you, with this rock standing in the middle, emanating a glowing light.
I see it and I'm like, ooh, that's the rock.
I want the rock.
I'm gonna roll a perception.
How big
ahead.
is the rock, by the way?
I'm
rolling-
gonna say not quite a foot tall, maybe about 8 to 10 inches, with a jagged portion at the top of it.
Oh, okay, perfect.
I'm rolling perception.
Go for it.
20.
Dirty.
30,
320?
20. Yeah.
Okay. You don't notice anything.
All right, cool.
What? Not just anything with a 30, 20?
Apparently, there's nothing in there to notice.
Yeah.
That's a good sign.
Yeah.
Well, having recognized it, I go up and I cautiously reach out my hand. I don't quite touch it. I just kind of feel around it. Does it feel weird, shielded, charged, anything like that?
As you move your hands toward it, you hear sound which seems to be emanating from all around you at the same time. Eee.
Not sure what that is, but apparently it knows a vowel.
Thief. Sorry.
Oh, thief! I thought you just Ariana just came through as E.
Sorry. Let me cough that up. And
All right.
yeah, as you reach your hand towards it, I'm gonna have everyone roll initiative.
I did not touch it though. I just kind of
Doesn't matter. This guy thought you came close.
Oh, good freaking lord! All right,
Oh no.
Perception.
13
What are we rolling for?
initiative.
Where?
I got 6.
What everyone has?
Yes.
17. 7.
I also got a 17.
Max or Corey got the 17.
Corey.
Corey.
Okay.
I got a 7.
Max gets
Yeah.
7. And Monica?
I
17.
also got a 17.
All right. So, just a heads up, like, kind of explain why you didn't see anything even with the dirty 20. This guy got a nat 20 on his stealth and has a plus 10 to stealth.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
So,
that's very stealthy. Very
Yes.
sneaky.
so as you reach out, you see sickle seem to come out of the rock itself and swing towards you. And he's actually, let's see here. It's going to be 3 quick slashes. One's a 9 to hit,
Misses.
one's a 10 to hit, but the third one was a crit. I'm going to downplay that because you got a lot of stuff to go through. So
What was the third one to hit?
that was a nat 20, so it's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
hit.
Yeah,
I'm not going to
definitely.
make it a crit because it'll be a little bit rough.
Fair.
Is he attacking all of us or
Just me.
Oh, okay.
Because he thought he...
Just the monkey that reached out. Monkey gets hit for, I'll do like a half of there, 15 points of slashing damage. And
Okay.
as the sickle comes out and slams into you, you notice the glow gets brighter, and this almost demon-esque figure rises out of the stone. If I can
Is he out of the stone itself?
Yes.
Oh, geez.
Let's see if I can copy paste it.
Huh. Well.
Discord. Oh, look at that! I can.
Did they recognize what stone it is?
Wait, not that one. For later. Da-da-da-da.
You can set it down there if you want. Never mind. Oh, gotcha.
Sorry, it wasn't that one. It was.
Can't see it. We don't have a
This one.
screen we can view from the table anyway.
There we go.
We can see it now.
Okay.
Second
that
one.
fixes it.
More feminine in origin, but definitely not human or any other sort of way. Eve, as the sickles slice into you. You have angered the guardian of the Earthstone.
Show what you take.
15.
Yes.
Let's see. Random one because you spin the left. That's what all the playthrough. Should I use that?
What?
Should I use this?
I mean, I don't know whose turn is it. Is it your turn?
I'm not sure.
So next it's what do we do? Corey or Monica both got 17. So let's say Corey can go
usually
first.
Okay, Corey, you go.
Okay.
Roll
I'm gonna
first.
throw some vicious. I'm gonna throw vicious mockery at him.
You're so ugly.
You're so ugly. Your mama was that.
What? That's not how those jokes work.
Okay.
I mean, that would be pretty mean to him.
Oh.
I'd definitely give him all damage.
That is a. What's your plus? Oh, that is a 18 to hit.
That hits. I need to do a save, right?
Yes.
Wisdom?
Wisdom save.
Or-
Yeah. DC 17 wisdom save.
That saves.
Okay.
How much does that still deal damage, or
I don't think so.
Not if it should not have.
No, it doesn't. Dang.
Okay.
No damage has been made save. Yep. All right. Good try. All right, go to the next. 2.
Do I have to roll anything to cast that one?
New. You just do it as an action.
I should as
Yeah.
action. Okay. How far away from she is us?
well, Casey's a bit closer because snuck in first. You guys, I'm not sure. How were you placed as you're coming down the tunnel?
I assumed behind me.
Yes. Okay, it would have been Casey, then, or
I would have run in front.
yeah, Mickey. I probably would have been bringing up the rear just because I'm ponderously slow. But I mean, we're all in the room, so
Like, what's the maximum distance of the chamber from like stone to the tunnel?
Probably about 30 feet. I mean, it's about a 60-foot wide chamber, roughly hewn
Perfect.
into the rock.
Right on.
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
all right. I'm gonna use one of my channel divinities and cast Path to the Grave. I'm going to curse her until the end of the next turn. Anytime an ally of mine hits the cursed creature with an attack, creature has vulnerability to all of that attack's damage, and then the curse will end.
Excellent. All right.
This is not really a save for that because it's a divinity channeled.
Correct.
Exactly.
The god of death literally points its finger.
Right, cursed. And that brings us to. And our monkey man can do a response to the sickle attacks.
Oh, I will. My body, which I see as merely a affect in this world, you see these astral arms come out of me like wings, and an astral helmet grow up and look at it, and with that, I make. Well, first off, I think there's a. What did I miss? There's one thing that it has to do. Wrote it down somewhere. Arms of the Astral Self, Spectral Arm abilities. I think it's like it does force damage. I don't have my thing in front of me. I'm sorry. But here, I'll just do the regular attacks for now and then look that up since I'm not prepared enough. So I'll do my standard melee attacks, which should be 4 of them here. And that is I'll just roll all the hits first.
Mhm.
So the 15.
Nope.
21. Nat 20.
Yep.
And a nat 1.
No. Just to get it out of the way, we're going to say you're nat 1. You accidentally punch a stone and get a splinter in your hand. So you take 1 point of damage from that.
Perfect.
2 hits, 1 crit and 1 regular.
Yes.
And since it's vulnerable, it'll take twice as much damage from that.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, so let's start rolling some damage. First hit is a 7 damage. Second is 9. Third is 14.
So the 9
That
and the
would-
14 are for the crit.
Oh no, just the 14. I assumed was for the crit.
It's only 2 hits. The first one missed. So 9 and 14.
Oh.
So that's 18 and
No. So
8?
that's already doubled.
9 and 14.
Yeah. So I do all of that.
Stones.
Just so you know, all of those count as magical strikes. And the arms, the spectral arms that hover around me, they're there for 10 minutes. They have an additional damage. So the hit that hit with those, let's say, take your pick. There's actually a +3 on that for that damage
Basically
dealt.
6.
Yeah, and then what does it say? And they have a reach of 10 feet. I'll read more, but I'll be done for now.
Okay. That puts us to Max.
I charged at the demon. I charged at the demon that Data hit, and I actually used my long sword. Like I was like, with my long sword, and it was like,
Nice. Oh, Alex, I'm sorry. One last thing. While I doubled for the crit, you have to double both the damages I did again for the curse that Monica imposed.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm sorry. We had a miscommunication.
Okay.
But all right, Max is charging in.
yeah, I'm charging it, and I'm gonna hit the demon that Data damaged.
Have you rolled yet? Roll to hit. No, you have to
More of
roll
an
to hit.
elemental than a demon.
So
Okay.
roll and do.
No, I'm using 200.
You still have to roll to hit him.
Yes, but it changes the weapon. If I'm
Your
charging
two
with it,
hit is the same.
Yeah, your 2 hit is the same. You still have to roll to hit him. It doesn't matter if you're doing one-handed or two-handed. By just how much damage you're doing.
Yeah.
You still have to roll to
maybe
hit
I
him.
can attack the 6 to hit because we hit 1d8 does
Yeah,
3
that's
slashing
big.
damage. If used 200 melee does 1d.
Yes. Yeah, but your plus to hit is still the same.
So it's still a +6. You still have to roll
Actually,
to try
it's more
and
than
hit
6
him.
now.
What is
It's actually +9.
Oh, +9.
But go ahead and roll.
Yeah.
Roll to hit.
17.
Hits?
17.
Okay. Now you roll what your damage would be.
1d10. What? I can never roll what.
9 plus 12 damage.
Is this still vulnerable?
It is until the end of Monica's next turn.
Correct.
Okay. You see this guardian with its amethyst skin beginning to crack. All right.
Right.
You see,
It's me, Mickey. Okay.
Mickey,
Alex,
you're so
Alex.
fine.
Hold on. Max gets 2 attacks.
Oh, 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, Max.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Oh wow, that's 27 to hit.
That hits.
That hits.
Eight. 8 damage.
And then still
16
vulnerable.
damage.
Yes.
As the great halfling warrior crashes its sword into this creature, it shatters into 1,000 pieces.
Oh. Sorry, you didn't get a go.
Oh, that's okay.
You killed it.
I'm sure we'll
It
have
wasn't
others.
actually that particularly strong of something.
Okay.
Okay.
That's pretty good. We obliterated it within 6 seconds.
I'm still in my cat form, I assume. So
Oh yeah.
that's good.
We've just been clawing at it.
Yeah.
Would love to like this mighty guardian elemental to die from a cat scratch.
That would have been great. All right. Well, I guess we pick up the stone.
Picks it up.
I'll put it in my pouch. You know, like Indy with one of the rocks of Shiva.
As you pick it up, you feel stronger. Like a lot stronger.
Well, should we make our way back to the center room?
Yes.
Or is there more to? Is this? Or is
No,
it?
this
Is
the
it?
rock.
There's just the rock. Okay.
Hey guys, I kind of feel like a gorilla.
Your arms seem to be bulging with new muscles. You hold it.
Awesome. Cool. Well, I guess we walk through.
Or just for reference, if you need to do any strength rolls, your strength modifier currently is 23.
Wow.
Okay. I think that's a +6.
Yes. Or beyond the means of normal
Yeah.
humans
Yeah.
or creatures.
Good lord. All right. Sounds good. Wow.
Actually, 26 is a +8.
23.
Oh, 23. Yeah, 23 is +6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right. And how? So okay. So we walk back up the tunnel. About how long does it take us to get back to the chamber? I'm just doing some time tracking.
It's roughly 100 feet away, so
Okay,
I
so
mean,
pretty short.
yeah, say
Onward.
a minute.
Sure.
Kind of uphill.
Okay. Well, let's follow the next pathway.
Yeah, so once we're back in the center room, are there like other pathways through the rock, like tunnels?
Just fire water and the wheel together, so fire water that.
Gotcha.
Fire water.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll go down the next one.
So I'm more of a dex class. Who does more strength stuff? You're already at +5. You're at.
I'm not that strong actually.
No.
I'm more of a sneaker. I'm
You're
like
sneaker.
a rogue.
Yeah.
I don't have.
You don't
Any
use
strength?
like weapons.
Kind of strong.
Okay.
Um,
No,
it-
I'll just.
yeah.
You and my strength are the same.
Yeah, I'll just hang on to it. All right. I just was thinking if I could help someone that uses a big weapon, but
I use a big weapon.
yeah, but
But
you're
not
already
really
almost
more.
there. It's only going to give you +1.
As we're walking down the next tower, I want to sneak ahead and scout out for danger in my cat form, ultra sneaky like.
Which one are you going down? Remember, there
Yeah.
were 4 paths in total.
We've done Earth. Which one do you want to do next?
I want to go down the air.
Right. We're feeling airy.
Wow.
Okay. This path seems to lead into a giant staircase that is spiraling upwards.
Okay. I continue to sneak upwards up the staircase.
All right. It goes up and up and up. And as you ascend upwards, it seems like the walls are getting narrower and narrower in on you. Still walkable for everyone, but almost like you have to walk at an angle.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I'll keep going up.
I too will move stealthily but quickly.
Run!
But I'm moving a little too fast, so I only have like a 13 on stealth.
I have a 27 on stealth.
Yes. You do have pretty big bonus on that. Because you're a kitty kitty.
Yeah.
You're this cute kitty.
So anyway, so I throw myself up. Do I- After it gets narrow and narrower, does it open up at all?
It does, to a giant platform at the top of the temple.
Okay. I will kind of look around and see what I can see. You want me to roll a perception check or anything?
Oh, I mean, it's pretty empty, sparse space with columns and sheer drops on the side there, but suspended in the middle, floating in the air, seems to be another stone.
Okay. How long did it take to climb? A couple minutes?
Longer than that. Let's say like it's a good 15-minute climb.
Okay. All right.
It's pretty up.
All right.
I would say a reference point for people, but I think you and Monica might be the only ones to get it. The
Try it.
steps inside of the Basilica in Vatican, where you have to spiral up, go see inside the
Oh.
dome.
Yes.
Kind of like that.
Okay. So we're very high on very old stone steps.
Oh no, we're gonna die.
Only if we fall off. Well, only if you fall off. I can float.
Let's see. Let's look.
No. All right. Well, I wait for the companions to catch up.
Yeah, wait for them to get up there.
And I'm assuming they arrive. Well, guys, someone want to go touch that one?
I'm not gonna do that.
I learned last time.
Doing that?
I go over in my cat form and I roll around on the ground underneath the stone on my back, and I put my paws up in the air. And
The closer you get to it, the winds seem to pick up in strength.
Oh, okay. All right.
All
You
right.
have to
well,
really struggle in order to actually get close to this one.
Okay. Well, then
Should he throw a rock at it?
Do we still have that rope? Oh, we couldn't really throw the rope into
No.
the wind.
No, the wind
Yeah.
is prevented.
all right. If no one else wants to try walking over there, I'll walk over there.
Get it.
Did you bring one with you?
I mean, aren't the rocks like on the floor?
That's a very nice, well kept place, I'm sure. I mean, come on, it's the home of like an
On
elemental.
in the earth place.
We're up in the air. We're at the air place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I brought the rock from the earth place.
You should say that then.
I didn't. I can't throw a rock at it. I wanted to throw a rock at it. The idea was good.
You could shoot an arrow at it.
I don't have a bow.
Oh, okay.
You have a bow.
I have a bow.
I,
You have a
Mama,
bow.
I'll keep
yeah.
you.
I also have, yes.
Mama,
No.
I'll keep you.
Okay, I'll turn into my human form at this point, and I will shoot an arrow at the rock.
Be a kitty and shoot an arrow.
It's okay, I can change back.
Okay.
Okay. So you're the closest, and you're shooting an arrow at the rock. I guess.
Yeah.
Roll me an attack roll.
Okay. I guess no. So, I got a shoot, 16 to hit, and then
It should be a +9 now.
these are +9s. Okay, so then I actually got an 18 to hit.
Your arrow flies wide due to the wind. It's caught in the gales because it's windy and arrows have feathers that blow.
Very true. Okay.
And as you take the shot, you see this elemental descend upon you as well, similar to those the rocks were in there, saying "Ease," and takes a swing. I need to double check.
So that'd be
His.
that anyone with an asterisk, you add.
That's a 12 to hit, nat 1, and a 17 to hit.
Let's see. The 17 hits.
All right. So it takes a swing and misses. You're in your feline, in your small form. It's another swing. Chinks the sword on the ground and takes a chunk out of the sword, which pulls it slightly. And the third makes contact for.
Why are you silent?
You have to do math. For 14 points of damage.
Okay.
And roll initiative again.
All right. 5.
I got a 18.
Okay.
16.
And that's max.
Not 1.
+3 is 4.
There's not 1, but
Yes,
But
but
it's
we're
initiative.
it's
I know you
initiative.
got.
So Corey got 4.
Four.
I got 13.
All right, Casey, you just got hit with a giant sword from this flowy monster thingy. Defending its stone.
I say, how dare you, ugly beast! And I draw my rapier and I slash at it.
Oh.
I got a 20 or 19 to hit.
That hits?
All right. 1d8 plus 4.
That's a 10.
Oh, this is a d10.
Yeah, that's your lead over there.
Oh,
No.
this one.
Yep.
This one. Okay.
Whoa.
All right. I got a 11 damage.
All right. Max is next.
All right, max charges.
With my long sword. 13 to hit.
Nope.
He takes a second swing.
25
Elemental.
to hit.
That definitely hits. The first one dodges out of the way, and then you backswing, you catch it. Its chest. How much damage?
10.
All right. Monica.
How many of these are we fighting against again? Just the one?
Yes, there's just one.
Just the one.
Okay. Is there any reason why I wouldn't be able to cast Blight on it?
No, go for it.
I'm gonna try casting Blight on it.
Okay.
That's a 27 to hit.
That definitely hits.
You okay? Make it a while. Hold on.
The Earth Guardian was absorb magic. This one can't.
Two, 4, 9, and 13, 18, 24, 32 necrotic damage.
32. Okay. That's a good hit. All right. Monkey Man.
I run up to it and attempt a stunning strike. That is the way you said that scares me. 28 to hit.
That hits for damage. I'm just trying to remember what the save is for this.
Constitution save.
Okay, what's the DC?
I believe
He's gonna fail, but
it's 16 or 17. I'm not sure.
he fails. I only got 10.
Okay.
What's the damage you deal with this stunning strike?
Well, that would be 11.
Okay.
And he's stunned.
Until your next turn.
Until my next turn, but I can continue to wail on him, right?
You should have a. That eats up your main attack. I don't think you get 2 attacks, but you do have a bonus attack you can do.
Okay. Hey, yeah, I have a bonus attack that I can punch him again. He's stunned, so and I nat 20.
All right. How much damage total are we doing with this?
Only another 8. That's not
Alright.
doubled, so 16 doubled.
16. All right. Seems to be fading away. Still is around. Corey.
Corey, it's you, and he's got disadvantage.
Okay.
Or he's stunned.
I go to start at him with my light peel.
Okay.
So you have advantage. You get to roll that twice and take the higher number.
Okay. That's a 21 to hit.
21 to hit.
Now, when you did your punches earlier, just to confirm, did you take the higher figure for your strength?
No, actually, because I'm a dex based.
As a monk, you can use either dex or strength when doing attacks, whichever's higher.
Oh, it would only be an additional 1.
Okay.
Well, as you said, since your strength is modified right now,
Yeah.
because you have the stones, so
Well, it's only +1 over.
Oh, okay.
The strength is 1 higher than dex.
Gotcha.
That's what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
All right, but what damage does Corey do?
It looks like 8.
All right. As the rapier enters his chest, you hear it dissipate into the winds. These guys are a lot weaker than I thought they would be. All right, and you have defeated this guardian.
Awesome. And everyone got to do something.
I go and pick up the stone, the air stone.
All right. As you reach up and grab it, you feel more life, like more active. Like your senses seem more keen, and you're more reflexive and able to do more.
Like,
Oh,
faster?
sneakier?
Yeah.
Faster. Sneakier.
Oh, basically you get +3 to attack rolls and +3 to your AC and reflex.
Nice.
So any sort
Okay.
of reaction, like a dexterity save throw.
Nice. All right. I want to go look over the edge. Are we really like super high up? Like we're just looking down over the temple.
You are at the peak of the temple, and as you look down, you see the ruined city beneath you.
I love it.
Waters still remain, but it's still a blasted wasteland all around.
All right.
But the winds seem to have died down, and the sand seems to have starting to pull back in on the city, as if you holding the stone, the earth stone in your hand, is removing whatever protective magic was remaining in this area.
Whoa. Guys, we better move quickly. I have a feeling there's 2 more of these, and we better get it before we end up permanent residents.
Okay, I'll go down the stairs quickly, back to the main room.
Yep. All right, we're moving down.
I'll
Alright.
lumber on after you guys. I don't move very fast.
But at least you're kind of falling.
Yeah. I just roll down into the tunnel. I'm coming.
All right, so all right, guys, we have a choice. We've got fire and water. Oh man.
Oh, this is the bad option. But I put the fire one.
Well, you want to get it out of your way, or
The thing about the fire one, what I thought is it was kind of like scorched ground,
yes,
and the water.
yes. Well, the cat hates the water. We save it for last.
Yes.
All
I
right.
do like fire.
Let's see. Do
I guess we're going towards fire.
I mean, I do have a fire stand. So.
What is in the way of fire?
All right.
Yeah.
Fire seems to go back through the temple towards what looks like was once a sacrificial pyre room, and you see, as you make your way towards this large chamber in the back, there is a brazier that is burning and glowing with light, with this stone sitting in the middle of this, and behind it, seated in a throne, is the first character that I went through on accident. But the horns, looks very devilish, holding its great sword in its left hand and a shield in its right, staring at the stone.
Ah, excellent. Tim Curry.
But it's like a statue or something? Or
Not moving, simply staring at the stone.
It's
okay.
all right.
I want to remove my cloak and throw it over the statue's face.
Oh, okay.
It's a test.
As yeah, all right. Guess what would that be? Like improvised weapon attack? Let's roll a 1d20.
It's not an
It's
attack.
trying to
It's just a
blind thing, I
drape.
guess. Yeah.
Okay, so as you drape, okay, well, we'll do it this way. As you drape your cloak on top of the figure, it instantly catches flame and burns to a crisp.
No, that was my best cloak.
It's a being that seems to be of pure fire and rock melded together. You just threw your cloak on top of an inferno.
We didn't need that cloak anyway.
The plus side, it doesn't seem to have minded your action, and it still remains sitting there staring at the rock in the middle.
I walk towards the rock.
Yes, that's actually a good idea. Stand next. I'm too going to walk towards the rock. Stand next to me.
Okay, we walk towards the rock.
All right. Does it make any motion or movement as we approach?
How close are you to the rock?
We get to within 10 feet.
It's still just staring.
All right.
It's
So for
Flanking.
reference, it's sitting about 10 feet away as well. Like, it's not super close, but it's just, like, staring there at the brazier.
Okay. I project my astral arms into the brazier and slowly lift the rock up, keeping them invisible, making it look like it's just floating out on its own.
Okay. These creatures aren't stupid.
Can I roll deception and see?
You can try, except for the fact that it is still leaving its housing, which means it's automatically going to trigger.
Dang it! Never mind. All right, I'm not gonna roll for anything. Yeah. All right, but I do it in front of it, like I'm just staring at it, meditating, just like the creature, and my presence made it rise up.
Right. Sure, okay. You do that. As it starts to move, the creature stands.
I stand, and it continues to move up.
All right. He takes a step forward and stomps the ground. And who's all around right this moment? Within, let's say 20 feet of him?
It's me and Umalao in front of him, and Mickey is up behind behind the throne.
All right, everyone do a dexterity saving throw for me really quick.
Oh, Lord.
Only the people immediately around him. So I think you guys are in the back. You're safe.
You and I don't have to worry about it. We're
Just you guys.
Yeah.
So, yep, you do it.
What about a good disparity though? 14.
30-20.
I got 24.
All right. You two dodge out of the way while Umalao takes 5 points of fire to the face and gets singed. And this ring of fire erupts from the entire thing, and the stone returns to its place. And as the stone settles back in, you finally see the eyes of this creature look up and eye each one of you, disturbing it.
Oh no.
All right. This is gonna sound stupid, but all right, fine. I look at it. And I'm assuming it was like ripped out of my astral hands and placed back into the thing.
Oh, yeah. Basically, it's settled back in to the pyre. Yes.
Okay. Is it still movable? Like I can pick it up, maneuver it, move it, that type of a thing in the pyre?
You can reach towards it. Yeah.
Well, with the astral arms, so they reach 10 feet. And so I reach out and I grab it. Can I freely move it around?
I mean, you can grab it, but it feels like as long as this creature's alive, it's not going anything other than slightly up and down.
All right, fine. I was gonna see if I could throw it as hard as I could at the creature.
I mean, actually, I'll let that happen. You can return it to the creature.
Maybe not. It was a crazy idea.
Okay.
You can definitely give it a try. I will give you a bit of a hint. This will have consequences, but if you're welcome to do that.
Oh no, I'm fine. I'm just gonna do it. All right. Hey, Umalao.
Yes.
So I got this idea. Do you mind tossing me?
Okay.
So what I need you to do is just throw me as hard as you can at his face.
Okay. Okay, I'll do that. What do I need to roll?
That's up to Alex.
This would be an athletics check.
Athletics. Right there. That's a +9. So, just
25. 25 to throw Gaga.
Okay. So you pick him up and you hurl him straight at this creature.
my 2 astral arms out in front of me, with fingers pointed right at his eyes. That way he can't just put up a hand and stop me from poking him.
Okay. Now, bear in mind, just because he wasn't acting doesn't mean he wasn't prepared for anything. So as you begin flying towards him, now I need everyone, this is a 60-foot wide straight line in front of him, do another
Yeah.
dexterity saving throw.
Uh,
12. 21.
I got a nat 20, and so that makes 25.
And 23 for me.
Okay, so who got the
Two.
12?
Umalau got a 12.
and Teal got a 2.
Still got a 2.
Yes.
Okay. So both of you take 10 points of fire damage and are thrown 10 feet into the air. Everyone else just takes 5. Unless you have evasion, which, Casey, do you have evasion?
I do have evasion.
I'm pretty sure our monkey does as well.
I do.
So
Okay.
you guys are fine. You, like, spiral
Corey?
as you're being thrown in, like a football or something. You're still going towards him. Didn't get knocked away. Yeah. You still take still take the burn a little bit. No, you don't actually, because you have
No,
a
I
full
don't.
evasion. Yeah, so you
Yeah.
get full evasion. You get like you keep spiraling in, and then how do we do this hit into his face of your
That's-
astral pointy fingers?
Well, I mean, that's up to you. It's a called shot. I mean, I'm just trying to hit him in the eyes as hard as I can, I guess, with both of them simultaneously. So I have to roll twice for each hit. Roll twice, one for each eye. The first one is a 26 to hit, and the second one's a nat 20.
Oh, called shot for the 26. Did you roll twice to see what the lower one is? Because that's a disadvantage on a called shot.
Oh, I did not. I can roll for the second one right now.
Is it
That
wait?
is,
Is it disadvantage or is it just a higher AC you have to pass?
it's just a higher AC. You take usually, depending on how hard the shot is, you can take up to 4 off, I think.
Oh,
So
well, you
that
got
would take it
26.
down.
Actually, that works then. Both go into the eyes.
Awesome. I've pierced him.
Nice.
So then are you just like hanging there?
Well, currently I'm like this, like forward with an astral shield over my head, 2 astral arms, and I'm just like stuck with him in there.
You just
Oh,
have this-
these were your astral arms that poked into his eyes, not your normal arms, right?
Yes. I'm not
So-
putting my regular flesh in there.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think, how would this work on astral flesh, considering that it's pure fire that you're poked into?
It's not real. That's the thing. It's astral. It's projection. It literally, according to the book, it's force, like force damage.
Okay. So, how much damage would this do to this guy then, is what I'm trying
well-
to work out.
So the first one I rolled was 12, and the second one it's 10, and that's with the nat 20.
Okay, I'm gonna give you really dug into his eyes on that one, so I'm not gonna give you the full amount because he's pure fire. I'm not even sure how this would work. Yeah, you're hanging midair. He's now angry. All right, roll me your initiatives.
Angry.
You 3 stooged him. All right,
What was it called?
Initiative.
initiative,
got
please.
7. I got a 13.
Let's see, that was one. So it was a 15.
Initiative is up here.
18. I get an 18.
Both-
We both got an 18.
Both boys get 18, and I get a 3.
And Casey?
Oh, I got a 7.
All right, so the boys get to react now after being. You see this flaming inferno, large creature get poked in the eyes with a monkey floating in midair.
Let's shoot my
So-
crossbow at it.
Oh, boys.
I want to shoot my crossbow at it.
All right.
Okay.
Corey's going first with crossbow shot. Ooh,
Ooh.
that's only a 11 to hit.
Bolt bounces off of this creature's armor.
All right, Max, it goes to you.
I charge in with my long sword. Ah!
All right, swing. Ooh, that one's not so good.
14, which is going to be a no.
How do you know? He hasn't dead.
As
14.
the monster reacts from getting poked in the eyes, it swings its shield around. This happens to block the sword.
There we go. I like that. Ooh, that's a good one.
28.
As
28
it
to hit.
spins around, your sword finds home.
Roll damage. Ooh, not so great.
Eight.
Okay.
Dang.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, 7. Sorry, I needed to fix this.
Okay?
Yeah.
It's us to our sneaky cat. That will now no longer a cat because turned into a human to burn it off the cloak.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm still standing behind it, I imagine. And I'm going to shoot an arrow at the back of its head. Maybe would this count as a sneak attack, or is he aware of me behind him?
Pretty aware you did put your cloak onto him. He knows you're there.
But he's pretty well distracted by a couple of arms in his eyes at the moment.
That's okay. I'll just do normal.
I will give. We'll split the difference, and we'll say we'll allow the called shot as a normal attack.
Okay, a normal short bow attack.
But you can call it into a specifically vulnerable area.
Oh,
If
I
you-
see. Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
like, you see me in his head, you could go for, like, I don't know, the Foreman Magnet or something like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go straight to the back of the cranium.
Perfect.
Okay. I got 27 to hit.
All right. Roll me some damage.
1d6 plus 4. 10 damage.
All right.
Oh
just
wait,
gonna
plus
go
my
ahead.
3 from holding the air stone, so that's 13.
Oh, that's +3 to hit, not damage.
Oh, okay, I see.
So you would have gotten like a 30 to hit.
Actually, a plus.
Oh, okay. So that would be 11 damage, actually.
Alright. And the shot to the head, I'm just gonna say, takes away some of his intelligence.
Nice.
Lobotomized him a little bit, even though it's a magical entity.
And it's the other side of it.
Okay. And that puts us to Monica.
Hmm.
You don't know about elemental anatomy. Maybe their frontal cortex is a your cortex.
Yeah, at the base of the spine.
Yeah.
Hmm. Should I attack or cast something?
You seem to be doing well casting something.
Well, I'm meaning like I could do spiritual weapon.
Oh, better than a regular one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna try casting spiritual weapon.
Does it just create one for you?
Well, it creates one, and then it's a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon. So I
Okay.
can just like cast it, and it can be there, and then on a hit, it's force damage equal to 1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier.
Nice.
So
That's a good call.
so that would be dirty 20 to hit.
Say tie goes to the defender.
Ah,
Crashes against the shield. Spun around in the way.
This is a terrifying creature.
this is okay.
All right.
Um,
All right. Did we go through everyone? I think we did. It's him, I believe.
All right. So everyone within 5 feet of him, which should be
Everyone.
no.
no.
I'm talking with a cross.
I think it's just me and
Mon-
Max.
Monica and Corey are back away.
We're slowly. We're away.
So me, Dada, and Casey are gonna get hit.
She might be far enough away now.
Did you hit him?
I hit him
She
with
shot
my
him, but
arrow.
you're kind of like right in the area. There's not much space behind. You
I was
could have stabbed him as well with how close you were. So
Yeah.
everyone takes 3 points of damage. This is
Okay.
not savable. It's just,
Got it.
You are.
Um,
He is burning you basically with his presence.
Okay.
yeah. It's literally living fire. You're standing all around.
Yep.
And after getting poked in the eyes, it's 2 swings to try and get its vision back. Or at the instigator. Oh,
Okay.
oh no.
Probably only gonna take one swing.
Oh, they're pretty wild swings, and oh my. Let me just see really quick. What's the normal damage on that? Okay. You get smacked for 40 points of damage. So 30 slashing and 10 fire.
Was this a critical hit?
It must have
2
been.
critical hits in a row, hence the oh no.
Since I've already used an action when I cast my Sentinel at Death's Door, or is
Only if it can be used as a reaction.
If it can be a reaction, you can do it.
it says as a reaction. As a reaction, when you or an ally that you can see within 30 feet of you suffers a critical hit, you can turn that attack into a normal hit. Any effects triggered by critical hit are canceled.
That only once or twice, because these were 2 criticals in a row.
I can use this feature a number of times equal to my wisdom modifier, which is 5.
You only get 1 reaction.
But I only get
Then,
one
so
action.
you can negate one of the crits and turn. So you keep one crit, turn the other one into a regular attack.
Yeah,
Yes.
so it would be just 30 damage then.
30 damage. All right, got it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that.
All right. And now it puts back to Max and Corey.
I was gonna.
Okay. I'm going to
Probably Corey started that.
I'm going to shoot him again with my crossbow.
Okay. Hold a hit.
Yep. So that hit is +8. So 17 + 8, Corey.
25.
Correct.
25
All
to
right,
hit.
that hits.
All right. So do your crossbow. Is it? What are you using as your attack for your crossbow? Your damage. What do you roll?
I'm not actually sure I got it in like the 4th level. Remember?
Oh, that's
Goblin
right.
Baby?
Yeah, it's a goblin crossbow.
I'll look it up real quick. Unless Alex, you have the stats for it.
I think it's like 1d6 plus dex, or 1d8 plus dex.
1d8
Yeah.
plus dex, perfect.
Yeah.
There you go.
Doesn't have any
Nine.
special modifiers or anything. The goblins were pretty basic.
Yeah. So 9 damage.
All right, good hit. And Max?
Max, now.
Umalo.
Umalo.
I hit him again with my
Roll.
guns.
Okay, we're gonna swing with the sword.
Ooh, that's only.
15.
15 to hit.
Try again.
All right, it chinks out. It bounces off his armor.
The roll. Oh.
Not actually twice. It won't. None hit. It goes dink dink and nothing happens.
All right. Says to Monkey Man, singed monkey.
All right. So did I when I got hit? I'm assuming I got like knocked off of him.
Yeah, so you're not grappled into his eye sockets anymore.
All right. So I'm gonna assume that. All right. I got hit. I tumbled away, but my astral self, yes, you hit my physical body, but I have caught myself astrally. And I come back at him with a stunning strike.
Okay.
Lord, I hope that works. 22 to hit.
It definitely hits, and then we'll see the save.
Oh, I've been rolling wrong this whole time. That's great.
DC 17.
Yes.
All right, so he's not stunned, but he takes the damage from it.
Okay. Which will be 13.
Okay, and do a bonus.
How's it stay dead yet?
Nat 20.
All right, how much is that one gonna do?
12, so double 24.
Dang! Punched a hole into his armor. All right,
That's
Mr.
an
Casey.
arm.
You see that the flame begins to flicker a bit, but it's still burning.
Okay. I am going to attack him with my rapier. And I'm gonna try to stab him through the heart of his flame body.
Okay.
19. So I got a 28 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. And then 9 damage.
All right. You see the flames flicker, but still maintain, still ending.
Dang.
Like
Okay.
a,
The demon took his claw to death.
Okay.
Ah,
I think, can you cast that the same thing again?
again, yeah,
Is it a cantrip or a spell?
it's a spell, but I've got 3 slots in it, so I can try
You're
again.
going to try burning another one?
Yeah.
All right, do it.
All right, I'm gonna try casting my spiritual weapon again. And that
wait,
is
you did
a
spiritual weapon before?
Yes.
yes.
Spiritual weapon's a summon.
No, it's not. It's a spell.
I thought it was like you summon the spiritual weapon and then you get like an extra weapon you can attack with.
No, not this one. She's got the book in front of her.
Okay.
Well,
Her spell is she casts it. If she's successful, the weapon appears and attacks anything within 5 feet.
yes.
Yeah, that's a summon.
Is it? What's it
Well,
say there?
your spiritual weapon is still there. It should have its own turn. See, I thought you were doing it to hit him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The 20 was a miss, but the weapon's still around.
Oh, the weapon
Oh,
is-
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
He's right. It is right here.
Was it 20 miss?
So
So
you can roll the hit again, and
Okay.
it should just hit.
Your weapon's
Okay,
its
so-
own turn.
Yeah.
okay. So that one is a 22 to hit on that one.
Your spiritual weapon hits.
Okay.
1d8 plus spellcasting ability modifier.
That would be a 12 damage.
Dang.
All right, this spectral hammer or whatever. What is your weapon? What is your spirit weapon? Like, is it a halberd, a warhammer?
I was gonna do a black sword.
Black
I'm
sword?
a domain of the grave, so it seemed appropriate.
How about with that executioner sword
There
that
we
you
go.
used to hold? Yeah.
Not like it's a giant scythe or something.
Ooh, that would be. Ooh.
That'd be cool. No,
That'd be good.
there's this the executioner's sword from Adventures of Baron Munchausen. How about that?
All right. So you see the spiritual sword slash down through, and as it cuts through this creature, you see all flames die out, and this stone that was sitting in the brazier settles back into its holding area.
Well, I guess that we picked it up.
I feel like I should claim this stone.
Okay. Next is water.
So I go and I claim this particular stone.
Okay, next is the water.
Okay. As you pick up the stone, you feel full of life and warmth. Basically, Constitution's been buffed, and it has other things too, but we don't have to get into those.
The Constitution's buffed up? Okay.
How much?
All right.
Is there a number to that or just
Damien.
It goes to 20. Your Constitution goes to 23.
Okay.
How badly hurt is everyone else?
I'm at 60 health.
I have 40 health.
I'm at 54. I've only been hit.
Okay, so it's just me. I just need some help.
Okay, I'll kill you once. You're 9?
Yes.
Okay, I'll definitely do. So you doing the mass kill or the
No,
movement?
just the regular cure.
Okay,
if you
kill
could.
movements. So let's do that.
It's I'm a willing creature, so we just have to calculate what you're curing me for. Let's see here. 1d8 plus spellcasting modifier.
Okay, so
That one. What's your modifier? Plus 9. Well, 14. That's pretty good. I'll take it. That's all right. Thank you.
Do you have any potions left?
I do. I have 2 red pots. What were they each? What do they do?
What were the how much
One-
were the potions?
1d6 plus 4.
1d6 plus 4. All right, I'll roll 2d6 and add 8. Oh man. Well, that only adds me 14 more, but that's fine. I'll take it. All right.
You're not on death's door
Takes me
anymore.
up to 37. All right, I'm feeling much better. You have no idea.
okay, let's get to the water though. And okay, so you're like this.
The water door. Oh no. That leaves
Alright.
only one option.
Let's get.
Not do it. It's like, let's get wet.
There you go.
Let's get wet.
Let's go. Onward. Please.
No.
Okay. Ooh, to the water. I'm sorry.
You're following the water path now?
Yes.
All right, the water path takes you following a spiraling staircase going downwards underneath the temple itself. And as you go in here, you see this must be the heart of the reservoir, the oasis at the center of town. All the water is bubbling up to the surface to allow the lake surrounding the temple. Here, though, unlike the other ones, you see an elemental in the middle of the lake with the stone, tending to it almost, keeping personal attention. As you walk into the room, it looks at you and says, "Greetings, adventurers."
I look at it and say, "Hello."
Your phone.
Yes.
I see you have been hard at work killing my brethren.
Well, I don't know if I'd say hard, but yes.
Elemental just eyes your singed fur. Indeed.
Yes, I know I have a little singe, but mind you, that was all the damage after taking out 3 of them.
Mickey says, "Listen, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. What's it gonna be?"
May I ask why you are intent on destroying them?
What? I mean, it's the flow chart. I just kind of hold up and like, first, I go adventuring, then question mark, and then profit.
And what profit do you hope to gain from this?
The ability to make our own city, or to sell one to the highest bidder.
I'm confused by what you are hoping to achieve here. I mean, I took us millennia to reform and remanifest in order to tend the stones and bring this city, this once glorious temple, out of the dust. I do not understand how personal profit outweighs that of the masses.
That's because you've never heard of capitalism.
What is this
Mickey,
following of capital that you speak of? Is this a new god that I am unaware of?
It is, in fact. And if you would be interested in learning about it, perhaps we could reach some sort of an agreement. I would be willing to offer you a position, what we call a shareholder in this new religious kingdom.
Shareholder? As in, my brethren and I each have a share of the stones?
Well, I don't expect your brethren to be. I'll tell you what, yes, exactly that. And you will, in fact, be holding their shares on their behalf while they are absent.
You see the face brighten of the elemental says, does this mean you are finally able to reunite the stones as they should be?
Absolutely. We're going to build a whole thing out of them, mortar them together, whatever it takes.
Perfect. You may place them next to the water's edge.
Mm,
Do it.
well, what about that pedestal upstairs?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you rather have it placed up there?
Of course, but I must join with this one here in order to allow them to be joined back together. Only your mortal hands can allow this to happen and rebirth this city to its once ancient glory.
Yeah.
Give it to her. No.
I'm gonna give it an insight here. I'm gonna roll an insight check on this one.
Alright.
Dang it. Only a 12.
I mean, it seems genuine in what it wants to achieve.
Okay, I'm also gonna go some insights. 19.
It seems very genuine on what it wants to achieve. It just wants these stones reunited. Bring life back.
Hmm.
Give it to Stones. No. I don't trust this.
Do you see my friend here? And I point over to Till. Till is a conduit for the god of death. Would you be willing to make an oath in front of Till as to your intentions and to our future profits?
Profit.
Why would we want to go towards the god of death to bring back life? I understand there is circles in this, but this is about rebirth, not death.
Exactly. And we will see if you will be reborn should you try to cross us.
Oh, I know I will be reborn, just as my brethren will be. It may take us eons to reform, but we will always be reborn.
I'll be long dead by then.
Now,
Where have
please,
you find
the
them?
stones, will
Alright,
you
good.
will you allow them to be rejoined?
Yes.
What do you want to do?
Mm.
I don't know.
Kill.
Mickey wants to ask
Give it up.
one question before we do anything more.
Go ahead.
Mickey asks, what would happen if we were to, say, take your stone and then put them all on the pedestal upstairs?
Oh, once you rejoin them all and return to the pedestal, life shall return properly to this area.
Hmm.
As she says this, you can sense tremors in the ground, as if the earth is giving way. But be mindful that these stones carry the very essence of this land. I believe you have noticed that there are changes happening around you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
There have been some changes.
Come on, let's give it to her. No. I don't trust this. I feel like it's a dirty lie.
So wait. If we just take the stone and take them up to the pedestal ourselves, it will work.
Then the land will be replenished. Yes.
Then what is the purpose of you joining the stones together?
Well, this was our home. We taught these people how to live, and many, many years ago, a great calamity came when someone came to take the power of the stones for themselves. They did not anticipate the force that would erupt when the stones were separated. I believe there are still remnants of them scattered throughout the main hall upstairs.
Yes, we saw the construction.
All right.
No.
Are you aware of the parable of Godfather Death?
No, can you share this parable?
Death is neutral in all things and does not care. Here is my proposal. Your stone which you have tended to, give it to our companion Till here. We will carry them all up to the pedestal and place them there ourselves.
Very well. If you believe you have the capability of melding, then it is yours. I realize I am powerless to stop you. Summons a water
Okay.
elemental to pick up the stone and carry it over to you.
Okay.
All right, I take the water stone, I guess.
Interesting. So the others were quite violent. This one is not.
She's
Well,
fine.
to be fair, all the other ones you just went to steal. You didn't even try to interact with anything.
I did so. I only held my hand near it to try and feel it, and it attacked me.
Because you kept trying to steal it.
I did not try to steal it. I was feeling it.
And I made a humble offering of my cloak to the fire creature.
And the wind
Did
one,
it attack you? No, it was happy with that.
And the
Fed the
wind one was
flames.
used as target practice. It was not attempted to be stolen. It was just target practice.
Yeah, you tried to damage it.
With this said, I believe we should take the stones back upstairs and try to put them on a pedestal.
All right, let's assemble them. And
We assemble.
As you take the stone, you feel a sense of healing and rejuvenation coming around you.
Wow.
Monica does.
I did.
Also, the pool of water begins to slowly recede, and everything now seems to be accelerating in a sense. As if the magic that was protecting this land and allowed it to emerge from the desert is all being rescinded.
Well,
In all honesty, I don't. It seems like we must move fast.
Yeah.
Do not move fast. Please take my stones.
you have to.
Yeah.
You're the trusted one.
I'm the trusted one. Okay, I guess I'll move as fast as I can. We get back up to the pedestal.
You're pretty fast. You have speed of 30.
Speed of 30.
Umalau's slower than you.
Well, because he's
This
somehow
water
tiny.
elemental that was summoned follows you the entire way too.
Okay.
So, okay,
Perfect.
All right. Good.
All right.
All right. So we.
All right, so we place the stones on the pedestal in their appropriate alignments to where they were blown apart.
Let's see who can actually piece it together, because there are kind of jagged rocks. We'll see who can actually get the piece together appropriately. So roll me just some. What would be a good thing? Insight into seeing which ones would be
Oh.
fitting where.
17.
11.
Ava.
19.
Dirty 20.
All right, I think the dirty 20 wins. So you guys are struggling together, thinking like, no, that's the bottom. Like, wait, no, maybe like this. And as you're going around doing this, you feel the earth begin to quake more and more. Tiles begin falling out of the ceiling of the temple. Sand begins to pour in. But as you align it, you hear a distinct click, and a bright light emanates from the four stones, and suddenly everything is calm.
Okay.
Awesome.
Let's walk away now.
We came here for treasure.
Yes.
We came here for a reward.
Is the water elemental still there?
I don't know. She's downstairs. You want to go back and say hi again?
You said she followed us up.
Yeah, you said she followed us up.
The one oh no, not this one. The guardian, but the elemental. The elemental is just a basic elemental. It was used to deliver the stone to you.
Oh,
then-
Oh,
We'll say as the stones click together, it disintegrates into a pool that was surrounding, like these little gutters that were surrounding the central dais thing.
Okay. Sweet. Well, let's start pillaging.
No, I will not let
is
that
there anything
happen.
to pillage? That's the thing. We haven't seen anything worth pillaging.
Except for that big stone, but
well, maybe we go back down and speak to the water guardian, the one thing we haven't killed yet, and see what she has to say.
I kill her.
Well, I'm not saying we have to
no
kill
need
her.
to kill her.
We're just looking for some treasure.
We just want to be,
Right.
rewarded for our services. Of
Mom, make me a castle. I made a castle.
anyway,
Okay. So we make our way back downstairs to the waterland.
As you walk down the stairs, you see that the water is overflowing now, filling up more than it was before, almost as if life was rejuvenated in here. The guardian seems to be gone. It seems that there is an overflowing abundance of water from this pool. You're almost drawn to it.
Okay.
I would like to fill up my water pouch with the water.
Okay.
I'll do that. Okay, cool. Is there anything else in the water room? Can I see anything in there?
Looks really wet.
No.
Kind of impressive for a desert.
Well, it's an oasis after all.
Kind of like an underground water reservoir area.
Yeah, bit of an aquifer.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll find something on the way out of town.
Anyone gonna drink the water after you're...
I'll drink the water.
Okay, yeah, I'll take a sip from the water that's flowing, not from my water bag. I want to keep it full.
Yeah, I must take a sip.
Yeah.
Take a sip.
Every sip you take heals you 1d4 hit points.
Wow, I drink a lot of sips until I'm all the way healed up.
Yeah, me too. I drink a ton until I'm crazy. I only need to drink like 5 times now to get
You found basically the water of life, essentially. You can, drink as much as you like. It's an overflowing oasis.
Mm.
Well, I think I have a water house so well now, so
You can see through the sands of time.
I've healed all up again.
Okay, so I suggest we make our way out of the temple now.
Okay, let's go.
yeah. Does
Okay.
everybody fill their water pouch with their water pouch bags
Yeah.
with some of this water
Yeah.
to take with? Okay.
Because it's so healing.
Just making sure.
Yes. Actually, I am going to do a song when we leave.
Cool.
Let's see. That would be using that.
This really is the fountain of youth. We must never let the Spanish know it is here.
Yes. Oh. I got a 9 instead of plus to that. What would be the plus to that? Let's see. Better? Oh yeah, performance.
There you go.
Oh my god, it's not 9 plus 13.
Which is
22. Yes? That's true.
okay.
22 for performance.
Singing a beautiful ballad as you leave.
Yep. He's stringing his stringed instrument of some kind.
Probably lute.
It's loot.
Lute.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, wait a second. Did we just like Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark? This thing, like our presence in this adventure was not necessary at all.
Yeah.
I mean, the elementals couldn't have put it back together themselves. They would just tend to them, and it would have taken probably a few more millennia for them to try and get enough power up to bring them together. So you basically saved the land before the magic would have died out.
All right.
That's good.
Right. So as you make your way out of the temple, singing the songs, you hear off in the distance, "Egg nabbit sand all over the place. Disappear for a while and get the stupid sand and everything, every crack, every orifice."
Where is this coming from? Do we like? Can we tell? Where
At the
it's
entrance to
coming
the temple, like you hear this coming from the inn, and then you hear like, "Wait, what's that sound? Am I going crazy? Stupid chimes in the wind." Referring to the musical
Yes.
performance
Yes.
coming from the hall.
I think I've heard of this desert dweller before. The only one person I know of that ever has hated sand this much is a man named Anakin.
Yeah.
Of course, and gets into everything, and I don't know, don't like sand. As you guys leave out, you see this kind of squat, seems to be roughly reminiscent of that apparition that was welcoming you in, and at the entrance, trying to does things with his hand and says, "I don't even have a good broom around here anymore." He's on his hands and knees trying to clean up stuff.
I can walk over. Are you doing okay there, Anakin?
Jehoshaphat, where'd you come from?
Well, my mom and the authorities are still trying to figure that out.
What authorities? What do you mean by that? That's weird. I mean, how did you get into our temple entrances areas? You ain't had visitors in ages.
That's a long story.
We
Yep.
saved you.
Yeah.
Special visitors.
We're,
Save me. I don't rightly understand.
You were trapped in like a coma or something under there for like 1,000,000 years or something, and we saved you.
Million years? Oh my goodness. Is that what happened?
Probably.
Guys, roll me a perception really quick.
Perception. Okay. Why don't you roll it for stuff?
Let's do it.
I got a 2.
17.
19.
8.
Corey got an 8.
Okay,
Dirty
so
20.
three
I got a
of
dirty
you,
20.
a few of you notice, like, across the way, some of you are too distracted by this strange man who just seems to appeared out of nowhere, but the sand seems to be leaving the streets and houses, and people start looking like they're almost inflating throughout the town.
Mickey says, "Listen, my friend, we've restored your beautiful town, and my palms are a bit light, if you know what I mean. Do you have any recompense for some weary travelers?"
I mean, we got plenty of palms down on the main street over there. I can see them from here even.
Money, old man. I want some money. Do you have any?
This town's about to have a 5-body problem, if you know what I mean.
But I don't understand. What's this money you speak of?
Gold, coin, precious gems.
Magical items. Anything valuable. What do you have?
Magic? I mean, we are all magic around here. I mean, why do you need gold and gems for that sort of stuff? I mean, I guess sometimes you could use some components and things. I guess old Nelly over in the general store probably keeps some things around, but I mean, we don't really need money around here. Just go ask for what you need, and you know, we're a socialized commune. We all work for the greater good.
Oh my god. These people are inflating. I'm gonna go around and start deflating people.
Yes. Yes, exactly. It's a
Are you sure about that?
I'm.
No.
I know. I was
you
thinking.
can try because they still have an automated security force around town.
I was making a joke about your inflation. You're inflating people.
Yeah, around here,
Okay.
inflation got out of control, so we decided to centralize everything.
If you don't have money, you shouldn't have inflation. Um,
That was the problem. Those were the olden days.
we used the
Honestly,
chickens started getting
are you
huge.
guys like? You say you know about magic. Are you not aware of the fact that magic is, well, magic? You can kind of make stuff. You don't have to really have material possessions or anything because it's magic.
Energy is still energy. You gotta have some conversion.
I still must
So just tap
direct.
into the existential dimensions and you can have yourself set. It's super easy. Like, well, watch this. Where do you want to go? Anywhere in your world. Or any other worlds.
Oh, Lord.
Behind you.
I
Want to go behind me? Okay, well, here you go. He snaps his fingers and you see a portal appear. Like, off to your side, and then one behind him. So, there you go. Portal right behind me.
all right.
Okay, I'm just not gonna question it.
Does anyone here have magical aptitude for, like, arcana?
No, no.
No, I do
No,
not.
I don't think so.
I have a lot of wisdom, but not a whole lot of intelligence.
No, we're all very low.
Dude,
So no one does magic. To say if anyone could, anyone with even a passable sense of magic, though, since you know you are a cleric, you can
Yes.
sense that there is permeating magic everywhere around you, and it's just growing stronger.
This is
Okay.
Like a magical magical.
Well,
that was such
All
a
right.
neat-
Well, I have a
Anyone
thought.
want to actually do a quick history check to see if you remember what the history is behind this place?
Yeah. Sure.
everyone will do
I'm gonna
it.
give you. Can you pass a DC of 10?
Nope.
I got 19.
Nope.
Yep, I 14. I got 16.
Oh, some of us
Okay.
can't.
But our valiant cleric remembers this is a city that was legendary for its advanced magic and capabilities. Like,
All right. Well,
you guys can literally, as the guy said just a moment ago, you can go to the general supply section and pick up pretty much whatever you want, and they don't care because everything can be conjured.
all right. Well, I'd say we get some supplies
And we
and
leave. We've got some OP weapons.
and then let's go and get some coin somewhere. I happen to know the location of the Sultan's treasury. We should ask for a portal into the inside of it because it's a lot easier to escape than to get in. Because you know they designed it to keep people out, not from people getting out.
Very true.
Oh,
Okay.
What's this I don't know what you're all talking about. This here treasury. Yeah, like I said, let's go ask for some useful stuff over at the general supply station.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll go
Sure,
do
man.
that.
If it's
Yeah.
anything like this here temple, it's probably a bit sandy, but I'm sure you can find something around there to help you out. I mean, I
Let's go
don't
do
really
that.
We'll be
rightly
fine.
know what's going on, but
We're gonna
I
walk
think
away
you
from you
guys
now.
just reinflated us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, well, y'all come back now. You hear?
bye.
All right, I think that's a great place we stop walking away from this guy, shaking our heads like, God dang it. Very nice, Alex. Very nice.
You saved the city of Eldoria, the legendary town.
Like one of the worst ways possible.
Little did you know that you have also just set into motion a series of events that will change the world as you know it.
No, I'm sure.
Oh God.
Well, think about it. This is so in all other magic. Most other magic needs a spell or a summoning or an item in order to cast that magic item, and these people are just magic. It is a fount of magic in this area, yeah, something is going to happen from this.
Good night.
Not only that, but bear in mind, they have a fundamental different perspective on the world than the rest of all governments and places together.
That's true.
Good night, Uncle Alex.
All right, well, thanks for playing. Sorry I couldn't do it last week. We had to smash everything together this week.
That's all right.
I think it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm thinking with that fundamental difference, all those other nations will attack.
Oh, yes, but what happens when a significantly superior force goes against another one?
Well, I was thinking they're more powerful but a minority, so it'll be like 10,000 city inhabitants with their power versus 10 million attacking armies, you know.
Yes, but we're talking about people that are basically pure magic
I
and
know.
can control just
Yeah.
things at will.
They'll make it fun.
They could absolutely clown
There's actually, I just got an idea for how, if we do this again in the future, the storyline I'm going to follow, which was Arcanum, the old video game. It would have been an
Okay.
awesome tabletop. It's technology versus magic, and the old city that was completely obliterated by
Yeah.
an elf.
I was just thinking of like going in and being like, you see, the Sentinels of Eldoria have a preset kill limit, so we just send wave after wave of men at them until they shut down.
Really glad that you guys decided to stop fighting those sentinels at the beginning, because they were literally just there to make sure that bad things wouldn't happen. He was like,
But-
I'm gonna fight them.
Because that's what we do.
They were. Yeah.
Take it at its knees.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
They were ominously turning towards us.
Yeah. I'm also really glad that I didn't throw these 4 guardians together at the same time. They would have just wiped you guys.
I couldn't hear you. Corey was talking.
Oh, no, because the original thing, like in the original plan, was to have you guys fight all 4 of the guardians at the same time.
Oh, geez.
And the way their mechanics work is when you kill one, the other 3 become stronger. The more one dies, then the others get new abilities.
Dang. But we could have just asked them nicely and they would have given us.
Exactly.
Well, thank you again, Alex. We're going to sign off.
It was my pleasure.
This has been an Azentuary LLC production. Find us online at azentuary.com for our character bios, merchandise, Patreon, and more. Thank you for listening.